Hello everybody, it's been a long time since I made videos, so uh, I meditated on it and now it's about that time to make some more videos and the goal is to stay consistent with them. So um, this is going to be a new chapter and I'm just going to label it chapter 2, success, and this will be episode 1, and I guess the name of this episode will be foundation. And I'm gonna do my best to make this video pretty short. So you will be seeing me looking to this way because I have notes, and I'm a note person, so I have to like look at my notes um, to keep track because I will go on and on and on. So I, for this episode, I broke it down into 3 categories. The first one being previous experience, good or bad. Second one being open mind, and number 3, knowing yourself and experiencing yourself. And I'm just going to give a little bit of examples with each of the categories. So, the first one, previous experience, good or bad. Um, just to kind of start off with that, each experience you learned up until now has made you who you are right now. So, everything from this point, at this point now, that you've learned, went through, experience, has made you who you are today. And just to give you more of an example with that, something easy was we've all been in group activities where um, the teacher, whoever assigned us to do a project, and in the project, there was the leader. There was the one who organized everything. There was the one who put things together. There was the one who communicated. There was the one who brought the materials, whatever. Um, each of those roles, someone had to play in them. Whichever one you were, we're just going to go with the organizer for an example. Um, if you were chosen to be the organizer, either you were really good at it and that served you and you could organize everything amongst the team, or the bad experience of it, you really weren't that good at organizing and it was very hard for you. And you had to fight to organize all the things that you needed to. Either or, that experience either served you or taught you a lesson of which role maybe you might do best. Um, Another example would be just another experience, communication. Either you're really good at communicating or something that you may need to improve on. A simple example of that being is um, I think a lot of people go with that something should be common sense for others to do an activity, whatever it may be. And we have to understand, I'm just going to be blunt, we have to understand that not everybody has common sense. So if you think that there's a slight chance that that person may misunderstand and not understand directions that may be simple to you in your mind, you might possibly want to communicate it in that person's language so that they can do the job effectively and everything gets done. Um, Now, to switch that up, if you are like how some people are, well, they should have just known. They shouldn't have had to need me to do this. They shouldn't have need me to tell me. They're grown, they're an adult, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of a bad communication because you can sit here and say that, but ultimately at the end, you're the one who's mad. This person didn't get it done. They're mad and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through that. But it would have been easy if you just picked up the phone and say, hey, just wanted to make sure you knew to go here, go there, do this, do that. There's many more I can go on that, but that's just the first. The second one is open mind. And um, really the question is, are you open to new experiences? Do you have an open mind to new experiences? The benefits with that, by being open minded, it leads to growth and discovery of yourself and others around you. It opens the doors to new people, perspective, adventure, and a wide variety of experience in many different areas of your life. Just for example, um, easy. There's a good friend of mine. She she told me about calamari. and I was at her house and she was making it, and I didn't know what calamari was. So she lied to me and told me that it was shrimp, and I'm like, okay. So I ate it. I'm like, oh, okay. I've never seen shrimp this way, but it's pretty good. And she was like, yeah. And then I kept eating, and it was really, really good. So after I finished eating, she was telling me, oh, by the way, it's not shrimp, it's squid. Or I'm like, oh, okay, that's different. But now, since that day, because of a lie, but since that day, I love calamari now. Um, Most of the time, friends of mine, we have different understandings and different things we do for fun. I don't understand why they do certain things, but because I don't understand that, it doesn't stop me from, possibly trying new things because, something I may see is that's crazy, or no, I would never want to do that, or no, that looks nasty, or no, I would never eat that. I give it a try and oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. And it just leads me to finding new places, new people, new restaurants, and whatever it may be. You just have to be open to it. When you start to open your mind to things, just new things start coming your way, but it never would have came if you would have never took that first step to trying something different and new. um, Number three, knowing yourself and experiencing yourself. um, Examples. And what I mean by that is knowing your likes versus your dislikes, your strengths and your weaknesses. That's kind of common sense. I really don't have to go into much details. You know what you like, you know what you don't like, and you know your strengths and you know your weaknesses. And pretty self-explanatory. That's just something you want to keep in mind. If you're going to go do an activity with a friend of yours, and you know that your strength is, I don't know, organizing, and you know your weakness is communicating, then you know you might want to stick in anything that has to do with organizing. But if you have to work on your weakness, be open to learning how to communicate effectively with someone who's really good at communicating. Um, Lastly, what I mean by experiencing yourself is you see how you either react or respond to things. From there, you decide whether you want to improve or that you want to leave whatever it is alone. Um, just to go into more details of that, if you want to, let's say, you want to improve how the way you respond to someone who constantly aggravates you with annoying things every day, you could react and say, gosh, shut up, I'm tired of that. Or you can respond and say, I hear you, I do, but there's something I wanted to tell you. Like, when you do this, this really annoys me, and I just wanted to let you know. There's a big difference. You could have reacted and it would have caused, some hurt feelings, or you could have responded and it would have been dealt more professionally and better. But either or, you can even look back through certain experiences like, man, I wish I could have done that better, or man, I wish I could have did this better, or changed this, that, and the other. But in those moments, you've seen how you either responded or you reacted. But at the same time, you've learned more about yourself and how you are in that situation. And with those previous experiences, you can change how you want to do things or keep it the same. It's your choice. Um, and just to end everything is I end this with saying I end this with saying this. Um, I'm trying to word this right. Huh. Okay. When I speak and when I talk about these things, I mostly speak from an inner perspective, more of an inner world of things, not an outer world. And as I've learned, as within is as without. So if you establish a foundation inside yourself, within, you automatically establish a foundation on the outside. So that's just something I wanted to share with you, and hopefully it helps. Leave me a message. Let me know. All right, talk to you later.